say that she's unfit, she's not in a stable living situation. It's too many people living in it. My child don't have
right. So you know when a child is first born, we no one has custody of the child, quote unquote. No one has custody of the child. So the father don't really have any rights to that child until he signs the birth certificate. You know? So if the mother decides to say, look, I don't want you in my motherfucking child's life, don't you guys say they can just go sign up for Tanner for something. That's automatically going to put
really want to be in that child's life, regardless of what she say, and he know that's his child and in his heart. And if he don't feel like it was child, take the test. Then you're gonna go down there. If you're a real man, you're gonna go down there to what is it, 825 North Carolina?
He will, but he had to go through that. That's the point. Like he had to go all this extra shit.
So this what studies say. Studies say that. And in the system, even the attorneys, if you don't have a retained lawyer, like a paid lawyer, you just get one, and so many of them are old school that they tell the father, look, man, if you fight this, man, it's gonna be a long road, man. It's gonna be a long road. So automatically the fathers give up. They give up. They say, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
They give up in the cut.
They give up fighting the battle for custody because the attorneys and judges they favor the women. However, there are more studies say there are more women judges coming that are favoring men. However, that's something that's brewing right now. It's nothing that's been doing
it. There, young. Say as soon as you sign up for TANF, they try to make you put the father on child support, whether he takes care of the child or not. And that's why I don't even get TANF.
It's an option automatically.
Automatically.
We also have with TANF, that because back in the day I used to be on TANF. I ain't gonna lie about that. But they also have it where both of y'all can come together and receive benefit. You know what I'm saying? And no one has to be the outcast of trying to make one look better than the other.
Even if that happened, the women would still try to find a way to make it hard by dictating what he can do, where he can go, who the child could be around with. She makes it so difficult for them.
What is wrong with the
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why do the women have to dictate when it's in the parent father care?
Me per se, I can't say all women, but I would say bitter. I would say bitter women. Like when you have the type of mother that who worries about, who your child, I need to meet everybody you go with, before my child be around. Like that's bitter. You know what I'm saying? That's bitter. Why?
Not necessarily, depending on, you got to think about the type of people that you deal with. If you're dealing with toxic people or you're dealing with non-toxic people. Because if I know that I got a toxic big day,
right,
and be around some whole other toxic people, I'm not going to want my child around that.
And your child shouldn't be around his father. I'm sorry. Your child, if you're
around them other people, and their father should have enough respect until he gets some, then I'm not going to speak for those who go through the situation. I'm not going to have my child around it. If you want to see your child, then let me know. We can arrange a date and we can da-da-da-da-da-da. And then that's when females get claimed. Oh, she just don't want me to be around this new chick and boo, 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 boo.
To me, that's too much. That's too much. Why? Because when you saying, all right, if I'm a toxic ass father, and you saying that I gotta show, you know what I'm saying? I gotta you want to meet the girl I'm with. Just because you meet her, that ain't gonna change shit. All you did was just meet her. The bitch still toxic. I'm still toxic.
But by meeting her, she's gonna understand the type of female you are, and then you can fill out the type of female that she is, and whether or not is it worth going this extra mile to find out,
So what do you do after? What do you do after you find out the woman is a shitty ass woman?
When you get around a female, you're going to figure out, is it worth going down the road to even pursue anything to deal with it, because you don't want them around your child. But this is a level of maturity when it comes to it, because, real women do that. Little girls don't do that.
Right.
And people who about their shit do that. So if anybody got something to say about it, say, oh, she this, oh, she that, oh, it's this. No, it's not like that. It's about having respect for the other parent
Right.
who's not involved with the other parent. Respect for their child. Because at the end of the day, when something happens to that child, when the child in the wrong place at the wrong time because the child's in a company of other parent and other parties, then that's when it becomes an issue.
Right.
And then who is going to be blamed? Where was the mother at? Where was the father at? They're not going to ask about the third party. You know what I'm saying? So
you're right. You're right.
So
why do males often want to claim out that females are so bitter? It's not about being bitter. It's about wanting better and wanting the situation to
because
be.
to me, it's a difference.
Together.
You have bitter and you have mothers who really just are concerned.
and
You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to say just women, because you have bitter women and you have women who are concerned.
Daddies who be showing their ass too.
Hey, let's be honest, most of the baby moms, they're bitter.
they're bitter. And listen.
They're bitter as fuck.
When I was telling you, I was reading the article, right? They say 74% divorces are initiated from women. 74%. So it's like y'all just deal with us. Women set traps for men, and once y'all finish, see, men, we hang in there.
Women too. I don't want to hear that women be setting no traps. Ain't no women know.
Women set traps.
Too. I don't want to hear that. We ain't no trapping. Ain't no mouse on no trapping. No keys. Ain't no trapping.
I separate.
74%.
Women, like they are. There is a difference.
It's the same thing with men and women. There's
And you have bitter men too.
Yes, you do.
It's so happen that when it comes to children, women have the upper hand.
Yeah, because they think it's their child. They say, this is my child.
I totally believe it's y'all kid.
And why is that, JP? Why do some females feel like that? Oh, this is my child. Why?
I'm not.
Two reasons. I know you got two.
I know. I don't know. I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman. I don't know. We love our child. We try to stay in there, but we're not
talking about personal. We talking about in general. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Now, for the men who do that, I'm speaking on that. Why do you think that those men do that?
Do what?
Okay. You got it. We're going to give my man some time to think about that because I think my man is confused. Nobody ever really give my man confused. Not the great white hope.
No.
Not the fucking great white hope.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody ever
I don't know what you're talking about.
Quick commercial break.
Shout out to King Nacho, nigga.
I understand that question, but
I let the title come right off my tongue very flawlessly. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all mean nothing but.
See, my next question would be: Do women realize how important the fathers are?
Hey, nigga, it's King.
These days,
Not your nigga. King. It's King, not your nigga.
Oh. All right. They try to give me a countdown. Look, I'm back. JP,
yeah.
I hope that you had enough time to think about it because, come on, we're not letting them do that to us tonight. Not tonight.
Well, I didn't really understand the question. Like, can you just clear it up for me?
And the question, you be talking around that joint.
What you say?
I didn't forget.
I know, right? So look, so
no, I said was this. Why do some men always act that way towards the females? Like when it comes to that, what's the reason why? Your initial question was the female always trying to take the child and claim the child only solely for herself. And I say, well, why is it? Because in some situations it's like that. What is it about the situation like she need to do that towards that man?
Okay, so the reason why I threw that number out there is 74% of women initiate divorce. So maybe it was a bad choice on her behalf of picking the wrong man.
Oh, here we go with this bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe she didn't pick the right man. You know what I'm saying? So or she gets tired of things quickly and ready to move on to another chapter.
Facts though. Maybe she did pick the wrong male, but she didn't know she picked the wrong male at the time. And you know how shit go. You know how shit go. You meet somebody, you deal with somebody, they got the bomb ass representative of themselves, and then boom, baby came along. Then boom, people start acting like they true stuff, showing they work.
Right. But they have to realize that the fight is between the parents and not the kid. You know what I'm saying? Because only the kid is suffering for that.
But the question is, why is it that you said the female takes you feel like I'm not gonna say you feel. You say statistically that the statistics say that females take more responsibility to take their child and claim it as their own versus the man. And I'm trying to figure out, why do you feel like the males think that that's true for the ones who go through it? What is it that the males are doing for her to know he's not doing it? No. Is the child being abused when the child is around the father?
Okay.
Is the child left alone, neglected? Is the child, expelling toxic fumes, getting alcohol in their system as a toddler, whatever the case is? Like, what is?
I mean, those are possibilities, and I do agree with, sometimes men do wild stuff, and the women have to protect the child. However,
is she wrong for doing protecting herself?
She's not wrong, but most of them hold the grudge, and they don't forget about what happened 6 years ago to string that along. And to,
is the statistics the same too, or that's what you're saying?
I mean, that's that's what it is.
Says who? Is that what you're saying? I'm asking you. Is that what you're saying, or is that what the statistics are saying?
I haven't looked up the statistics, but from what I see,
from the personal experience, or from what?
Yeah, from what I can see geographically myself in my area, I see that the women has a majority of it.
I don't fucking like you right now because you're always trying to do my sister's wrong, though. Like, come on now. You're always trying to like me the villain.
I don't really think per se that he be trying to put people down or the black community down. I think he be trying to wake people up. You know what I'm saying? If anything, because it's like we spend so much of our life giving people sympathy and giving ourselves so much sympathy and making excuses for everything. So now when we hear it raw, we ain't ready for this shit. It's like, oh, you disrespectful.
If that's what you're trying to do, is that what you're trying to do with
well, what it is that we don't hold ourselves accountable. We look at everything like, oh, if it's black, I gotta agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Not.
You're going off the grid. I'm still talking about this child support stuff.
Okay. Well, what was your question?
You saying holding accountable. So if that's what you're trying to do, as like you're trying to, aware the community. So why not you not speaking to the brothers and not talking, and why you talking towards the females like that? And why not, getting them in the male's ear and trying to find out, what's going on with this situation? Do you want to be in a child's life? Because people have a choice whether they want to be involved or not be involved. That is their right to be involved or not. So why not find out what it is that they can make themselves better with being a better parent if they want to be a parent?
Okay, I can speak from a real man perspective. A real man would, if that situation were to happen, as far as didn't work out, a man always would try to be there or try to correct what he did, just to, he'll try to rectify the problem no matter what, just to be around the kid. But the woman will always hold that grudge, always put that wall right there.
I'm tired of talking about this with you.
She will always put that wall right there to make the man work harder. She'll make the man work harder to see the kid.
But you
I ain't lying.
Sounds like one to me. That's not true. That's not true. To a degree, it's not true.
So do women realize how important fathers are
Trying to hold
these days?
No, you got some petty brothers out here who don't want to play the part of being a man and being a parent.
I can agree to that. I can agree to that.
I mean, yeah, I do too.
Always trying to be holding a grudge. No, you got some pathetic men out here who ain't trying to step up.
So it seems like everything will stem from a family, either a structured or destructive family structure.
So it has to do with the mental capacity. It has a lot maturity level. Like, I mean, that's a
what I always I'm thinking that the problem is the family, you know what I'm saying? That's where everything started at. And as far as the community, our community is destroyed because of the lack of family. So that's why we have these issues within our community. You know what I'm saying? We have these issues because if we had better examples of families and of moral character, like my man Jesse Lee Peterson say, that we are lacking moral character. So that means we're not treating other people right. We're not how we want to be treated. We're not working hard as individuals or individual families. We're not buying land like we used to. We just we are being used for destruction.
Mm-hmm.
And the family, once they attack the family, which is an agenda to attack the black family, it's an agenda to attack the black family. And nowadays we are just used for destruction because we lack moral character. So we have these issues.
on that to a degree. I just feel like, we had a lot of to happen to us down the line up to this point. And I feel like that shouldn't stop you the best you just because you went through some trials and tribulations that nobody believed that you would be able to overcome and stand up from. Like, just because your parents or your ancestors or something did something that was like really embarrassing or totally destructive to your family doesn't mean that you're going to be a duplicate of that. Like, you can grow up and you can be better than that and still overcome everything.
Right. I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, but see, that's when it goes right back to the family thing. You know what I'm saying? Because
what do you call family? Because everybody doesn't call there's traditional and modern family nowadays. Like, you can't.
So which one worked more? You know what I'm saying? Traditionally or modern?
Depending on what works for you. What works for you don't work for me, and that goes to each and everybody too. Like, what work for you and your family may not work for the next family, because that's how y'all got through things traditionally. Don't mean that I can't get to the same path on another note. That don't mean that the way me and my family go about handling things isn't a good way.
Well, on another note, meaning by yourself, independently.
Whether you by yourself or you got a village behind you, it really matter. Like, you might be traditionally from how grandma told you and all of this and all of that, granddad, grandpa, you might live that all the way up into your adult years, you're like 40, 50 some years old. But then you might have somebody else who didn't do it the way grandma did it, but still got it done. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you're getting the same outcome. So why do it matter?
I hear y'all. But y'all make me fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit boring. You know what I'm saying? This shit is fucking boring. But I do understand y'all, and I do get your point of view. Man, us as a black community, we have to get it together. We have to get it together as a whole. We have to start taking our own accountability for shit. You know what I'm saying? And stop blaming shit on people. You know, the white man ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't holding us back from shit. Our baby mothers ain't holding us back from shit. Baby daddy ain't holding us back from shit. What you gonna do is what you gonna do. You create your own reality. You know what I'm saying? And as fast as you realize that you create your own reality, faster that shit will come together for you. And we have to realize that, y'all, as a unit. Us as a black community, we like the only fucking community can come together. LGBT community, them motherfuckers stand together. You know what I'm saying? White community, them motherfuckers stand together. Every community can stand the fuck together for us on some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for once in a lifetime, let's stand together when it comes to family.
Family.
You know,
yeah.
even if you're not, you know, with the mother of your children. Even if you can't stand the father of the children, let's make it the fuck happen for the kids. You know, it ain't their motherfucking fault. They ain't asked you to be here. You know, so we gotta find some type of mutual ground, some type of understanding where we can, you know what I'm saying, be able to have a life for these kids. You know, that's why the community is like it is now. That's why our kids are fucked up. Yeah, and y'all don't realize it. That's why it's fucked up.
Yeah, it trickles down to the kids. And that's why nowadays women in general sense don't realize how important the father is anymore. She had lost the concept due to the lack of her father not in the home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a trickle down effect. And if you're not mentally strong enough to overcome that and to forgive your parents for what they did, because you have to overcome that. If not, then anger will start up. And when you have anger, you don't make the right decisions.
So what about the man not knowing how valued he is in the situation? It's a lot to say that a female don't know the value of a man.
What could a man be doing so much that the female don't like? Okay, he got caught cheating. Okay, he stopped. Is it because he kept on cheating?
That she undermines the value of the man.
She's getting captured mentally somewhere else.
Why is that?
Well,
is the man not playing his part? Is he not doing is he not holding his end of the bargain in the relationship, whatever that may be?
Could be. Or he could be working, or he could be a truck driver and never home.
Yeah, that could be a situation too.
You know what I'm saying?
That could be a situation too. Or what about a female is at her job, she working her job and work, non-traditional hours. They got opposite schedules. Let's say the female work overnight and the male work during the day. You know what I'm saying? So what is it in between that they can possibly argue about? A lot, right?
Yeah. If they have conflicting schedules like that, I guess it does separate the that could separate the family, having conflicted schedules because you don't have time to spend.
We're gonna complain about I'm not getting no sleep. I don't have time for myself. I don't have no time to do this, that, and the third. I don't we ain't going out like we used to. We don't have date night no more. You know what I'm saying? It's a number of things. Mm-hmm. My family not right because of this, that, and the third. It's a whole lot of things. It's just like it's not just. I just feel like you keep trying to say the woman this, the woman that. No, it's collectively together about the two that's in the relationship that birthed the child into the relationship.
I mean, nah, you're right. I'm just getting it from the article I read or what it said about.
Be mad
about the all of them. You can't just look at one of them and say, okay, I got it. You got to look at a whole bunch of them.
Come knock on my door and say, hey, how do you feel about this? What's your view on that? God damn it. No, they didn't do that. So they didn't get everybody. Because I ain't getting
they ain't getting me.
Yeah, but you got a credit card. You got a credit card?
Nope.
You got a phone?
Sure do.
Oh, they got you.
Yeah,
they got the survey.
Huh?
Be willing to participate.
Nah, hell no. Come on.
My rights, damn it.
Come on now. They looking at us right now.
They probably are, but I'm against it. How about that?
Man, God, man, God.
Hey, so the next time we do need to have we're gonna have an all men joint and the all women. So the women's can go at it with the however y'all want to go on the men's, whatever. And after that, y'all come up.
Try to go on the male.
No. That's what we need. Forget that. Forget that. Not trying to go. We need to go because we need to purge the weak from the strong.
I feel like collectively, male and female, we all can be better in some aspect of our life, no matter what the circumstance is. Like we all can be better than we were yesterday. Like it's no, I'm gonna be better than him. I'm gonna be a better parent than him. No, it's what we gonna do to be better. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's what King was saying, having family, because that's the start. That's the roots. That's the roots. So when you're born, the kid only knows mommy and daddy. They got one cup over here, one cup over here, and the kid expects for both cups to be full. You know what I'm saying? That's what the kid expects.
Yeah.
But
the kid is innocent. The children are innocent.
So I suggest that we always preach or end with, family structures to speak on that, to be an advocate for family structure. So that'll be like always, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the roots. That's the beginning. That's where we can start from. And once we have that, things will start changing. We will start looking out for each other. We'll start building and having morals back in our lives. We have a blueprint. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep it like that because, like I was saying before, it's 72%.
You say have a blueprint.
Yeah, have a blueprint on morality within your family.
You can't blueprint. Your blueprint is for your family. My blueprint is for mine.
Yeah, for sure. Just long as it's a righteous way to go about life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to speak on. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be hard on that, on family structure, and that's what's important. That's what's lacking in our community. It's 72% of children were born into single family homes. I didn't hear some. I didn't been around women when they say, "Oh, I don't even want him. I just want the baby," and was dead serious. You know what I'm saying? So we have women like that. So we need to be educating them and the men, because the men are weak. The men are not standing up no more. They're running away. The men are weak. Men are weak. Mm-hmm. So we got to go harder on both genders. Ain't no holding back. We gonna bang on them. And yeah. See, this is the thing. When you bang on your own race, the other race is not going. I mean, they, as far as the rest of the black community, they're not going to know because it's so harsh truth, and they like, man, fuck it, you a coon, man.
You got your truth and speaking your truth.
They say you a coon, man. Yeah, we can't.
That's it. I say you a coon, but you gotta live in it and speaking your truth. That's the way you want to reach anybody. You can't be speaking on shit you don't know about, never experienced or nothing like that, because you're not going to reach too many people. Like, let somebody else that has more experience or, basically can really reach somebody because they done been there, done that, and really have, you can't give you a blueprint or what to do, but this is what I did. It can or cannot work for you, but at least you know what I did, and you can see if it worked for you, and if it don't, maybe you can try your own way.
I can agree.
Yeah. But
I definitely agree. Like P just said, man, we're definitely going to be doing this a lot more. I'm going to get a lot more structure. what we do, what we're going to talk
there
about,
is
what topics will be.
agenda against the black community, and we have
the mother of my children.
the antidote is the family structure. We have to stay connected with the family structure. We have to stay connected with the family structure because it's an agenda against the black
I want to thank y'all for tuning in because, like I always say,
you know,
anywhere else
not all, and it's just the men in general. It's an attack on the men. It's an attack on the men. Okay. So what's up, Pleasure? Yeah, we was talking about a lot. We was talking about
It's King.
we was talking about how the women have more rights than the man in the court system, you know, battling for child custody. And I was looking up some stuff, and they always said that the women have the most rights, the most choices. Yeah, the women have more rights to getting custody of the child more than a man does. Based on different articles I've been reading, they say they automatically favor the women. They say automatically they view the man as the breadwinner and they view the women as the caretaker. And they have attorneys that tell the man, don't fight, man. It's going to be a long battle, man. It's going to be a long uphill battle. So they already, by default, they already just give up. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Where Bo at? She gone?
Yeah, I still her pick out. I think.
Okay.
I think she could. She don't know about.
Oh man, I wish we can get. I'm talking to Pleasure. I wish we can get him on next time. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna bring him on. You know, because they say, it's still on Facebook. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Pleasure, I wish you was here before when we was live when they had the other women. I was trying to tell her that 74% divorces are even initiated from women. So, and it's 72% of children being born in a single home family. So you wonder why a lot of men have their have their mother's identity, mother ways. So that's why the father is very important for the child to be in the life, because you yearn for your father. You know what I'm saying? When you have a void that you have to fill. You yearn for your father. You resent your mother and you yearn for your father. Yeah, that's how that goes. Yep, straight like that. But yeah, that's how it goes with the rights. It's always for the women first, and men rights don't matter. No. Next time I'm gonna have you on. I forgot. I'm gonna hit you next time. Every time we go live, I'm gonna hit you, so you can chime on in. Send you the link and stuff, so you can chime on in with us. All right. All right, I'm out, y'all. You know. Oh. Matter of fact, let me play some. I hear a lot of conversation with the rights of the children, and it bothers me. Oh yeah. So yeah, Predator say mediation because he hates being an attorney, but I hear a lot of conversation with the rights of children, and it bothers me. Yeah. Because the fathers are so important, man. And the women don't realize that, you know. And the court system plays the game to separate the family for world destruction. You know what I'm saying? So it stems down from that too. But why you call me on here? You didn't call from the thing. Yeah, so just press. All right. Yeah, I wish you could come on right now. I think Bo about to come on. Next topic. On this channel, I'm gonna have a hell of a question for us. I'm gonna have a hell of a question for us. It's going to be, why do black people judge by color, right? That's good. That's going to be a touchy one. A lot of people going to get all nervous. But we're going to have a conversation about that. Why do black people judge by color? Anyway, I'm out. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all. Not for me. You got to tune in. You got to tune in. Pleasure all at me, man. Thanks for tuning in, though. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Please try to share this video and leave a comment or something, okay?
That want to tune in and catch a couple of flags. It could be a mix, you know, of something serious and funny all at the same time, but don't stay on one topic too long because it burns the power.
Man, Carter.
Like I was watching the numbers and kept rotating 5 to 6, 5 to 6. I think I saw her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's on Facebook.
I'm still on live.
This late night, nobody want to hear about politics.
Yeah, that's like.
But as far as my channel, I'm out, guys. You know, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. I ain't doing too much. Look out for that video. I just put a video on my Instagram. Instagram is at Brother JP Fitness 7. Check it out. It's also on YouTube too, and all information. I'm still. That's still being in the works of me trying to fix my YouTube account. So when I put in the name, it doesn't pop right up. So you have to put in like Jesus Challenge
That's gonna be like
at Howard University. Then you'll see 2 ladies, and that'll be my channel. It's called All Information. Check that out. I got a couple of videos up there, interesting videos. I got a lot of stuff up there. Even some pranks. Oh, pleasure. You gotta check my pranks out. I got a lot of pranks on there. Just put up a couple of them. You gotta listen to Get Shots and Joe.
Oh shit! I thought I could go.
Listen to those pranks. I'm telling you, leave a comment on that, and you know what I'm saying, that I know that you have checked it out. Hit the like button for me too. Remember, it's called Joe, and the other one is called CVS Shots or something like that. It's hilarious. You gotta check it out. All right. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Okay. Thank you very much.
So much of the shit.
Peace.
We could talk about what we doing,